Hello, this is John. Welcome to Educational Series, the first educational video on my channel, on my normal channel where you're watching this video now. Subscribe. Thanks for getting me up to 127 subscribers on my normal channel where you're watching this video now. So, for the first educational series video, we are looking at Australian volcanoes. And it's geology, and we're looking at volcanoes in Australia. Mount Shank is in South Australia, the Tweed volcanoes in New South Wales. This one is in Mount Elephant is in, I've been to the Tweed, Mount Elephant, Tweed and the Mount Elephant. And also this one is in Victoria. Mount No Rat's in Victoria. Mount Warning is in New South Wales. Mount Napier in Victoria. Mount Buninyong in Victoria. Mount Buninyong is in Victoria. Mount Fox is in Queensland. This one is in Queensland as well. Also, that in Queensland. This one is in Victoria. This one is in New South Wales. That's in New South Wales, this one, I think. This is in New South Wales as well. This is in this one, man. This is in Queensland. This is in Queensland as well. This is in New South Wales. And this is in New South Wales as well. So, and also, I've took you to a volcano before, and that is in Stanley, and that is the Nut in Stanley. That's extinct anyway. That's in the northwest of my home state, Tasmania. So, we are going to go and do... We probably actually show a... And Mount Gambier was the last one to erupt, so... I'll just get it up for you. Here it is.
The oldest volcano in Australia. Australia is not a continent often associated with active volcanoes. When thinking of volcanoes, locations such as Hawaii or the regions around the Pacific Rim of Fire spring to mind, and we picture giant stratovolcanoes, lava flows, and fountains of fiery molten rock spewing from deep within the earth. However, Australia has been volcanically active for billions of years, and surprisingly to many, is still active today. The oldest volcano in Australia dates to over 2.4 billion years at Widgiemooltha in Western Australia. As Australia rifted from Antarctica and drifted north, significant volcanism then arose associated with the subduction of the eastern margin of the Australian plate 170 million years ago, leading to the formation of a volcanic arc along the east coast and the Warnies volcanic province. While the arcs are rhyolitic in nature and dispersed, the Warnies province has an area of 7,500 square kilometres and consisted of monogenetic volcanoes with basaltic lava flows which stem from convective upwelling from the subducting Pacific plate.
The most recent volcanism in Australia is located on the east of the continent. running from northeast Queensland through New South Wales, Victoria, and into the eastern edge of South Australia. These volcanoes, known as continental intraplate volcanics, are typically small and short-lived, often erupting a single time for up to 18 months. Basaltic in nature, continental intraplate volcanism is the least understood, but the most numerous form of volcanics found on the Earth today. Theories for the cause include lithospheric extension, ventral hotspots, stagnation of subducting plates, or in a recent study of the New Volcanic Province, edge-driven convection was cited as a possible cause.
The New Volcanics Province is currently the world's largest active intraplate field, covering some 15,000 kilometres squared and home to over 400 individual volcanoes. The province runs from Melbourne in the east to Mount Gambier in the west. The majority of volcanoes found in the New Volcanics Province are scoria cones and maars.
Scoria cones, such as Mount Elephant, shown here, are formed from low-volume, low-energy eruptions which deposit layers of ash, lapilli, bombs, and blocks around the vent, building the classic cone shape.
Maars are due to phreatomagmatic eruptions, where the rising magma interacts with groundwater and are far more powerful and explosive. This is Blue Lake at Mount Gambier and is a stunning example of a maar. Though small, the volcanoes of the New Volcanics Province can be very complex with multiple eruption points. Red Rock is thought to have 42 individual vents, and the complexity can easily be seen from this aerial image. Also present in the New Volcanics Province are lava flows, one of the longest being at the Harmon Valley, which flows for over 24 kilometres from the vent at Mount Napier. Features such as these tumuli can easily be seen, thought to be caused by restrictions in the flow. With the most recent eruptions at Mount Gambier and Mount Shank only 4,000 years ago, this province is still considered active and presents a challenge to volcanologists. Studies to date have shown no pattern, either temporal or spatial, in eruptions, making it exceptionally hard to predict when and where the next eruption will occur. Furthermore, evidence from xenoliths found in lava suggests that magma rises incredibly fast, possibly 40 meters per second or more, giving little warning of an impending eruption.
So there you have it there. So it didn't show any Tasmanian ones, but once we go to the list of Australian volcanoes on Wikipedia, you can see all. I've been to the mainland before. I've been to Queensland. I've been to New South Wales. I've been to Victoria. I've been to New South Wales, Victoria, and Queensland. I haven't been to WA or South Australia. And you have a lot of volcanoes, like Mount Fox is the only dormant volcano outside of not New South Wales, outside of Victoria and South Australia. This is a maar. This one is a maar. This one is the second kind of maar in Australia, or the second maar. There is a lot and a lot and a lot of volcanoes all around Australia. Like this one here. This one there. This one here, and a lot more. Like, even, I think this is, yeah, this is a maar. Yeah, this is another maar in Australia. So, yeah, here are the other ones. Here are my home states. Table Cape is a volcanic plug. Dawn Head is, I think it's just it's either a volcano or volcanic rocks. And the Nut is a extinct. I've took you to Stanley's Nut, the extinct volcano. that erupted, I think, near the other, I think it was like around 12 million years ago or something. 12 to 400 years, 12 million years ago it erupted, I think. 12 to 13 million years ago. So, and I didn't show you the actual, I forgot to show you the actual, these ones, but don't worry. So, we are going to go to the PDF file of this one, of showing you the PDF file of what they did, and I think this is we probably just do, let's just do Tasmanian volcanoes PDF. Let's just go back to Australian ones. Probably be more better. Let's go to this one. I think this one's educational and from students. Yeah, it's for education. Might pause it for a minute and I'll get it up. So we'll use this one they were using for education at, I think it was like University of Sydney or something. University of Sydney or Melbourne, probably. No. Yeah, there is such thing as a shield volcano, a stratovolcano. So, the Ring of Fire is the biggest bit of volcanic in the world. Yeah, underwater volcanics can cause tsunamis. So you have so that is the end of that. And we might end the video. No, let's not. Yeah, we might end the video here. Subscribe and bye for now.